Pep needs his Arsenal to face Arsenal in the final. But as Manchester City punches their ticket to Wembley, Guardiola is actually furious. He's about to send a formal letter to the EFL to try and break one of the most confusing rules in English football. City's new £20 million man, Marc Guéhi, is banned from playing in the showdown. Yet another January signing was cleared to play. So why is Guéhi being singled out? To understand the drama, look at Antoine Semenyo. He joined City in January and played in the semi-final win over Newcastle. Most fans assume Guéhi is cup-tied because he played for Crystal Palace earlier in the tournament, but that's actually not the issue. The EFL rules now allow players to represent two clubs in the same cup. So if he isn't cup-tied, what's actually stopping him? It all comes down to a tiny technicality in Rule 6.4. The EFL views a semi-final as one continuous tie. To play in the final, you must be registered before the first leg of that tie begins. Semenyo signed on January 9th, 4 days before the first leg. Guéhi signed on the 19th, missing the deadline by just 6 days. Even though the final is weeks away, the EFL says his fate was sealed in mid-January. Pep calls it impossible to understand, but does his protest letter stand a chance? When asked if he was actually hopeful about a rule change, Pep just laughed and said, "No way." He knows the bureaucracy is too stiff to bend for one player. But this leaves City with a massive problem. They're facing an Arsenal side Pep calls the best in the world, and they'll have to do it without the defensive leader they specifically bought for games exactly like this. Is this rule a fair way to protect the tournament's integrity, or is it just outdated red tape? Let me know in the comments. And if you think this registration glitch is weird, you need to see the unorthodox method that Mikel Arteta used to sign Ricardo Calafiori in this video here.